Hey Seth, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Great, man. Thank you for taking the time today.
No problem.
Man, I gotta tell you, I think right now everyone in Hollywood is like saying, damn, it would have been nice and amazing to be in that Mario movie.
There you go. And I got in.
Yeah, what a ride, man. This is the greatest video game of all time, and these are iconic characters.
It was fun to be a part of the movie, you know. I grew up with Mario Brothers, and yeah, I really, asked myself, like, if you saw this movie out in the world, would you be upset if you were not a part of it? And the answer was yes. I thought it would be something that I really would like, and something that, as someone who, really grew up with this stuff, I would be excited to be in it.
Do you remember your first encounter with this universe, the video game?
Yeah, I had Donkey Kong, the game, on my Commodore 3000, which was a very old video game system, and Mario actually first appeared in Donkey Kong, and he is a spin-off of my character's film, which not a lot of people will appreciate, I think, but and I clearly don't have a chip on my shoulder about so I grew up with this stuff. I'm 40 years old, so it came out, this came out in 1981, around when I was born, so I had a Nintendo, I had a Super Nintendo, I had a Nintendo 64, I even had a GameCube. I really grew up playing these games and with these characters, so it's really it's fun to get to be a part of it.
How was the involvement with this movie? You looked for it, they called you. How was it?
I think I got a call and was asked if I wanted to be in the film, and I said, and I met with them, and they told me all about it, and it looked amazing, and then I said yes.
You get to know Miyamoto, the creator of these characters?
No, I've not met him, but that would be amazing. I assume I will at the premiere or something like that. But yeah.
映画になるのが随分時間かかりましたけども、やっぱりお父さんお母さんまで知ってるキャラクターっていうところに僕らたどり着いたので、これからまだまだ皆さんに一緒に子供と一緒に楽しんでもらえるものを作りたいと思います。
We don't really know the backstory about these characters because we just played with them in the past. Did they give you like the whole story behind, or did you just have the opportunity to make it as you wanted it?
They gave me quite a bit of freedom, if I recall. They kind of created a more specific, like, lore, I guess, as it were, for the movie, and kind of gave the characters stories that intertwine and move the plot forward, So yeah, that's, I think, what's cool about the movie is they did a good, clever job of kind of, finding ways to give you the things you want and kind of support them with story and characters that are kind of, new, but feel very much organic and a part of the world,
What do you think is that magical thing that voice acting has that regular acting doesn't?
Well, it's interesting. It's like 100% performance oriented when you're doing it, when you're on a film set and it's good, but you as an actor are like one of 200 people at times trying to get a shot, and at times, your performance is the thing that is getting the most attention, but at times it's like the car won't drive at the right speed, or the smoke isn't blowing in the right direction, or a million things. There's a bird that won't stop, but when you're voice acting, it's literally you're alone in a room with a microphone, so there's no technical considerations to worry about. It's 100% performance. The only thing you're worried about is the performance, and it's kind of sheds all the other logistics of filmmaking, at least at that moment, because you do every part separately, and obviously animation is very logistically complicated, but as you're recording it's not. It's the same way you would have done it 200 years ago if you were recording someone's voice. So it's really, it's interesting,
Until now, I have never imagined how Donkey Kong will sound like, and now it's with me for the rest of my life.
Ah! You got the cat box! Oh my... I'm sorry. Okay. Now you die. There's a lot of room for interpretation with that character. I don't think he speaks in any version of... He raps, but I don't think he really speaks... in the games, you know. And so it was more about trying to come up with like a funny character and that had a dynamic that worked well on a scene-to-scene basis with the other characters, and you know, that I was able to feel like I was being funny, you know. That's really was what then I tried to focus on, and yeah, they really let me they really let me do that.
Seth Rogen, you were Donkey Kong all your life and you didn't know it, man.
Who knew? This is what Donkey Kong sounded in my head. I was like, I bet he sounds like me.
It's just perfection.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, Seth. It's a very fun ride of a movie. Have a great day and see you in the Mario world.
I'll see you in Donkey Kong country.
Yeah.